Alright guys, this video is going to be of the Genocide Museum, which used to be a torture center, holding cell, execution area of the famous Khmer Rouge back in the day. So I'm going to take you guys along. It's going to be a somber video, but I think it's important to remember history. So history never repeats itself. That's the saying anyways, but it seems like we're in a new sort of era right now with what's going on around the world. But anyway, I'll take you guys along. We'll show you this place. So I want to point out as I walk in, you can see there's actually 14 graves here. These are unmarked graves, unknown victims, but some of the last victims of the genocide at the hands of the Khmer Rouge. So it's a very somber place. So I'll take you guys along and we'll do this together. All right. it's hot. It's got to be over 40 right now. And just going these rooms, you know, to see the history and the torture and sadness and the atrocities that went on here. Brutal. You just walk in those rooms, you know, it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's got to be, it's easy 100% humidity in those rooms, and like I said, 40 plus degrees. Just you walk in there, it's like a sauna, and just imagine people having to survive, live, not even live, just survive in these conditions. Is just unbelievable. Interesting. I wonder, they have a, see the number painted or scratched into the above the doorway. I guess that's a way to, yeah, it's just number 5, so I guess that's the way to tell the different rooms. So we'll carry on to the other part of the building. It's good to see tourists here, so I think it's important to learn the history of the countries you go to, so to get an idea of what they went through. You used to have some respect and understanding, a little bit anyways. All right. I'll just come outside and take a break. It's a bit, I don't know what the word is. It's pictures of rooms and rooms of pictures of hundreds and hundreds of these victims that were tortured and killed by the Khmer Rouge. And you know, it's too easy just to walk by and not just breeze by the pictures, but you know, each one of those pictures represents a victim of this this regime that was just out of control. So I'm taking this time to just. So I think it's important for me anyways. I want to look at every single picture and, you know, remember that each one of those pictures represents an individual and a victim of this out of control regime. So it's too easy to breeze by, but I want to take the time and look each picture and just, you know, man, I don't know what to say. It's just beyond words. What really happened here. So yeah, so I'm going to go back in, see the rest of it, and look at every single picture and just yeah, I don't know, it's just a little beyond words. So okay. can see all this makeshift barbed wire sort of wall here to prevent people, prisoners from escaping. I imagine that's what that's for. Yeah. Alright, we'll take a look inside. Now these look like individual cells sort of made in this classroom. Just some brickwork and some mortar put together, and there you go. You have a makeshift shell or cell. Let's go inside. Let's see what that looks like. So that's going to be, I'm going to guess, 1, 2, probably 3.5 feet wide. 2, 3, no, probably close to 4 feet. And then this is going to be probably just barely 6 feet. Living in here, so not I can't say living, just surviving. This is where you exist for the remainder of your day. It's probably not very long. If you're here, you're probably gonna slated for execution. So. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 cells in this classroom. Each one's numbered. Looks like they punched holes through the walls here so they can go from classroom to classroom, cell room from cell room, without going outside. You just walk right through.
It actually becomes CIA, said CIA. He said that we brought him to Vietnam, but reverse flight policy. Not Vietnam, and directly here in Brazil.
Interesting enough, these cell rooms are slightly bigger than the ones behind the first ones I saw. I don't know, you have to be a especially good prisoner to get a bigger room. Big room, maybe. Bigger room meaning it's probably 4.5 feet instead of 4 feet or 3.5 feet. Yeah. That's going to be the end of this cell block building. All pretty much the same. It's just crazy. It's crazy what history does. This is more cell blocks or cells here on the second floor. These are all made out of wood, so maybe it's something to do with the weight of all the brick and cement blocks being too much weight. But all these are made out of wood. And this, as you can see, this is not very wide, so we're talking. These ones are about 2.5 feet, so just barely enough room to lay out. Well, this is probably. I'm gonna say it's about. Probably about 7.
Oh, sorry.
Probably about 7 feet. 7 to 8 feet long, maybe 7 feet long. I guess you're one of the lucky ones if you get a window, so you get a bit of a view. Not that it changes anything, but so you can see they've knocked a doorway in the wall, and it carries on all the way through this entire second floor. So I guess it just makes the ease of moving prisoners and whatever else they do up here. Alright, I think that's going to be the end of the tour here at this compound, this old school converted into a prison, torture chamber, execution center. Yeah, it's very humbling and somber. Trying to just remembering what really happened. I remember as a kid hearing stuff about this, but not really fully understanding it until I got older. There's quite a few of these plaques with names on it, so I'm imagining these are some of the victims that were tortured and killed here. This is just one plaque. There's many here, so you can just imagine how many people lost their lives here. Well, that's going to be it from here. Yeah, it's definitely a moving experience to see this real, what really happened here, and actually walk through the actual, the cell blocks and the actual holding cells where these people brutally tortured and killed. Be a lot of spirits here, I imagine. A lot of spirits that are not resting well. Anyway, time to get some something to drink. It's brutally hot. I am just drenched in sweat, but that's what happens in this part of the world. It's hot and humid. Let's see what else I can get up to today. It's my last day off to Siem Reap tomorrow. Looking forward to that. So thanks for hanging out, guys. It's going to be not a cheerful video, but an important one, I think. So chat with you guys later. Peace out.